Your session today explored the role of the microbiome in cancer immunotherapy. What do you think is the most important thing that patients should understand about that research and its potential to improve treatment?
So this great question, and I think there's so much to dive into. I think there's sort of two themes that come out for me. One is really how complicated it is to figure out why certain drugs work and why certain drugs don't. And we always think, okay, the answer is something in the tumor that we can test, but it's really the whole body that makes a difference. And in this case, the bacteria that live in the gut. And the hope is we go from recognizing that's true to actually being able to intervene. And I think taking out of that there's so many approaches to try to intervene in a meaningful way. And so I don't think it's a matter of if, it's a matter of when those kind of come to fruition. The second part is one of the most common questions I get in the clinic is, what can I do about my diet? What can I do that's going to help me feel better, but also more importantly, help me fight the cancer? And the real answer is we don't have a lot of guidance on that. There's things we can say that are generally healthy, but we don't have good answers. And so I think this line of work it gives a lot of hope that if it's next year, the year after that, we'll be able to say, this is the diet that's going to help the immunotherapy work better.
Gotcha. When do you think microbiome research might begin changing how kidney cancer patients are being treated?
My hope is soon. I think we've moved from this is an interesting concept, this maybe works in a mouse, to actually now we're seeing pieces of data where this actually seems like it has legs in actual patients with kidney cancer. We saw some of the data that came out of Italy with the Tacido trial where they did these actually fecal transplants that really seemed like it had benefit. We saw early data from City of Hope that showed this live bacterial product just taken as a pill really seemed to improve outcomes. But these are all really small numbers. And so I think it was mentioned by Dr. Rudy, the speaker, that the key is studying this in large number of patients and really getting the answer, does this work? And that's happening right now. So the SWOG Biofront trial, led by Pedro Barada, Oke Varshampayan, and then Nazli Disman as well, that is really going to give us the answer. That's open now, that's accruing, we have it open at Yale, and that's really what's going to give us the answer in the next couple of years.
Awesome. And then last thing, when you think about the future of kidney cancer research, what gives you the most hope?
I think seeing the sessions today, beyond the sort of ideas of how immunotherapy is advancing, the new drugs that are available in the clinic actually today in these clinical trials, to whole new areas of cryptic antigens, of AI-guided protein design for therapies, it actually gives a really bright future. We know that historically it really has been in the advanced disease setting, immunotherapy that has had the potential to not just help patients, but for some small number, actually cure them, actually really lead to long-lasting disease control. The key is to turn that from a small number to the majority to eventually to everyone. And just seeing the sessions today gives me a lot of hope that we're making progress in that direction.